All right, this is Calibos, and we're playing Project Ozone 3. So, we've been making progress with redstone. I've got a couple of things of dust in there to get more redstone. But meanwhile, let's look into this possibility here. So I can start organizing behind the scenes. I'm sure you guys would hate that if I had my stuff put away properly. So, redstone comparators. They're really cool. They enable a lot of stuff. Mostly they enable this right now. So let's do that. It gives us a drawer controller quest, apparently. Compacting drawers, controller slave, various upgrades, which we'll definitely get into some of those upgrades. Most importantly, though, we'd like to go ahead and... that is so weird. I think the mod pack coughs more than I do. That's... how weird's that, right? So let's go ahead and get let's build a retriever. So we need an eye of ender, which we can make with some blaze powder. That is really annoying. Here's some blaze rods. There's some blaze powder. Let's see if we've got any friender pearls around here. I'm wondering if I can make these into eyes of ender. If so, yes. It's gonna make my life slightly better. And we're gonna need more of these. Pull that out. Because apparently I decided randomly to make all 3 into that instead of just 2. So these are faster. So if I make this one, this has 2 recipes. So I can either use 2 Invar ingots or 1 Invar ingot. Or in this case, you know, an Electrum ingot, or in this case, a Signalum ingot and Enderium ingot. So if I make a single retriever of this level, then I go ahead and I do 1 gold, 1 silver, turn that off, chuck those in there and wait, and then we can go ahead and so theoretically anything that has a location should now begin getting taken out. So we can just pop that through there. Let's get a crescent wrench really quick. And I wish we could... oh, we can. Like, I've always had to, like, break the entire thing before that, or thought that I had to. So that's pretty cool. So now we can have a reinforced retriever, which should be even faster. And it has more slots. So we tell it to ignore. Now we can begin working through some of this stuff as far as that goes. So we don't have to move everything ourselves. But as these empty out, we can start shuffling them, like the gold. We can start shuffling things into more convenient, more condensed setups. This is so much better. It's going to be a lot easier to find stuff now. We can melt that down. Buckets. Perfect. So yeah, now it's just a matter of condensing stuff down into thing. I probably will make an overflow setup over there so that eventually we move all of our stuff away from this into a general storage over here. I'd like to get into RF tools. And one of the reasons I'd like to get into RF tools is I'd like to get into the... Where is this? Not the builder. Where are they? Either way, I'd like to get into some of the RF tools stuff as far as storage. The modular storage. The problem is getting into the machine frame stuff. I'm not sure how to get to some of this stuff. We need to get into Landcraft. And in order to get into Landcraft, it said that we needed to get into Landium from, and that's in the Nether. So I'm actually going to have to go into the Nether and look for Landium. But this will make life better as far as that goes. So let's pull these out and chuck them. We can make new ones later. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty solid. Perfect. So everything is better. I wouldn't say it's awesome. Oh, that was a little weird. But that condenses our storage down quite a lot. We have... Okay. Perfect. So I think at this point it is of benefit to us to go wander around the Nether. At least see how we're doing as far as redstone really quick. So let's go look for our duct. We need some bar. Uses for this is that. Let's see if we have enough or I need to make more. I think we're probably going to need more. Alright, 1, 2. Can you believe that nonsense? I'm like 1 short. Let's get some, we'll fill this up so we don't fall in. So we should theoretically have power over here now. Let's grab some servos. So, yeah. Servo. Okay, so we're going to actually have to do this and fix this the other way. Okay, that's super annoying. So let's pull this off. Ah, wrench. Wrench. Crescent. There you are. Now we need the other drum. Pum. There it is. Let's see if we can fix this nonsense now. Alright, pink slime. Now what I'd like to do is do that and pull it off. So is that not really there? I think that may not actually be there. Alright, whatever. But it is in fact slaughtering them. Now, our working area is pretty small. It's only when stuff goes into that. So what we'd like to do is make an upgrade. So we're trying to get 1,000 millibuckets. So 1 full bucket of pink slime. You know, and that's just a start. So what we're going to need to do is go into industrial foregoing. And we're going to need to look at range add-ons. Now, we're probably only going to want to go as far as tier 3. None of the rest of it really super matters to me. So we'll need one of those. We've got some plastic sheets in here somewhere. Plastic. And we're going to need some, I think it was tin. Range. So let's do copper because we have more, not because we really need anything that big. And so you can see that it only affects the 1 square. But if I throw the copper in, suddenly it kills all of this stuff. So optimally, what I would like to do is have something similar for this side. Just so that we don't have to worry about anything. I'm just gonna like raise the level up and then take the water out, I'm guessing. It's gonna be a little bit, but it's progressing, and that's really all we can ask for, I guess. So now that we have this set up, if I am bothered, we could simply expand the mob farm and then fill it in with dirt, and it will continue to produce extra mobs. Watch mob farm still produces stuff, but it seems to take forever. Anyway, that was fun. So we are beginning to progress towards having the material stonework factory. So I'd like to have 1 for gravel, 1 for sand, and 1 for dust. And as we go, we could probably go ahead and set up 1 for glass as well, just so that I don't have to worry about it. They are cobble gens. You don't have to feed them anything but power and then tell it how you want it to set up. So this does invalidate the stone and the dirt seats that we made, but that's okay. We needed them for quest anyway. Anyway, that's actually going to set up set us up for a lot of things. So I think at this point, I am going to take a minute and set up additional sieves. Now I'm not going to fully automate the sieves as far as that goes. Quite frankly, I don't think that our processing is up to that. this is quite a lot of iron, and I don't really have any way to store it right now. So, much less cook it all. Like, we don't have any way to process all of this. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I mean, we can very easily do this. And eventually that will get us there. But we're going to have to do that for each of the metals that we've got. We've got platinum and nickel and zinc and yellorium and gold and lead and osmium, copper, the crushed quartz. So that's going to be kind of useful a bit down the line. I would like, again, to look into black quartz. Black quartz. So doesn't look like we can get into actually additions at just this moment, but we are going to give it the old college try at some point once I can more reliably get into where everything is. Conduit probe. Meanwhile, I think that the deal is I'm going to have to go to the Nether and get into finding Landium. I'm also going to have to set up another one of these for sifting diamond level stuff, because the diamond and the iron meshes, of course, have different charts that they follow, and some are going to be more beneficial to us than others. So it's just a matter of being able to pick what's the best. 894. We're almost there, really. $934. Definitely almost there. So I've definitely messed with pink slimes before. I don't know about you guys, so we'll hang on through that process really quick. Meanwhile, let's make a little chuck those in there. But that was a great sound. 984. All right, so that gives us a full bucket of pink slime. We're actually going to need multiple buckets of pink slime. The fastest way to get slime balls is from the pink slimes is come on. we not get one? Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing, is farming that. I'm probably going to make a mob imprisonment tool. And it's fairly simple. And capture a slime. And then set up a system to... Well, I can do it on camera. But I'm going to try and get some slimes first. Just to get this going. So we'll see where we end up with the next episode. Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. I hope you enjoyed, what we were doing. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you liked it, leave a like. If you don't. Simple as that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night.